So of course I'm starting out with foundation. I think I'm gonna skip primer today. For foundation today, I'm gonna be using this Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I'm pretty sure this foundation's like way too dark for me. And I used to really love this foundation. Yeah, it's way too dark. I have swatches on my hand. But it is way too dark, but it's like really yellow. I'm going to use it anyway. And I can try to lighten it up with concealer. And I'm using this Real Techniques buffing brush to just buff that into my skin. Look how much darker it is. And this is definitely in the lightest shade, unless they come out with new shades. Of course, next I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. For concealer, of course, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Fair. And I'm going to use this to conceal under my eyes and hopefully lighten up this foundation. So I'm just going to use the same brush I used for my foundation, and I'm just going to blend that out. I never use a brush to blend out my concealer, so this just feels so wrong. I'm going to apply a little bit to my chin as well, and my Cupid's bow. And a little bit on the forehead. Next, I'm just going to set all that concealer with my airspun loose translucent powder. Again, using the same brush. So now I'm going to contour my face using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Gradient Blush Kit. And I'm taking the shade Dusk. Ever since I got this palette, I haven't used anything else to contour with. And I always tap over the edges with my damp sponge. Next, before I forget, I'm just going to blend out these little creases of my eye and then powder it with that translucent powder. I'm just doing it now so I don't forget. I'm just going to quickly do my eyebrows. And lately I've been using this inglot gel eyeliner. This is the black one, number 77. So first what I do, you'll notice that my eyebrows are half shaved off. And I've been doing this for a really long time. For 4 years. Every time I grow them out, I just end up shaving them right back off because I just like drawing my own shape. I don't really like my natural shape. But anyway, I start off by drawing a line. I usually start right about here. And then go out and create the shape that I want. Now, to me, this really isn't that high arch. I have a lot of room to work with eyeshadows and stuff. That's why I like shaving that off. Because if I didn't, my eyebrows would grow like here. Like down here. And I like it higher, obviously. Now, I know this is not common. Not a lot of people shave off their eyebrows. But I do, so that's why I'm explaining this. And then I slowly, like after a lot of the product is off the brush, but still enough product is on the brush, I start filling in towards the front. And then I flick the product upwards to distribute it into my eyebrow hairs that I do have. And after I have this all done, I go back in for a little bit more product and finish drawing on the tail. And that's how I do my eyebrows. I typically don't clean them up or anything because I'm lazy, but here's me without eyebrows, with eyebrows. I cannot talk. First for my eyes, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Subculture palette. And I'm going to take the yellow shade Edge on this little Wet n Wild fluffy brush. And I'm going to start by applying this shade in my crease. I have a look in mind that I thought of when I was just laying in bed. Do you guys ever do that? Just laying in bed and then I think of a look and try to film it as soon as possible so I don't forget. So that's what I'm doing. Just applying that shade in my crease and I'm building that up as well. Always making sure to tap off the excess shadow on your brush with this palette because you will have tons of fallout if you do not. So I'm just going to keep building that shade up on my outer corner and in my crease. Now with that same shade in my finger, I'm just going to tap this on my lid. I have a problem getting colors to stick to my lid. That's why I mostly do, you know, light shimmery colors on my lid. But I found using my finger with any shade that I want to put on my lid, it just works way better that way. Back in with a little bit on my blending brush and blending more into the crease to blend that out. I'm also taking that shade and applying it to my lower lash line. So now that I have all the yellow blended out and laid down and everything, that's all the shadow that I'm going to do. But I'm going to do some eyeliner, and I wanted to use this bright purple. This is I'm Royalty from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. The contrast of purple and yellow I just love. So I'm going to use this as my eyeliner. I'm going to take it on this little, honestly was a paintbrush, but these make good eyeliner brushes. And I'm just going to create a wing. And let's just hope that this turns out good. I'm probably going to have to layer it up a little bit, like let it dry, and then do more. Now that I have all this eyeliner on, I'm going to go with this melt eyeshadow called Promiscuous, and I'm just going to lay this over top of the eyeliner to make it metallic. This will also help set that liquid lipstick more so it won't smudge. Going back in to my Subculture palette, I'm just going to use the shade Mercury right here to darken up my lower lash line. Just blend that out. So next I'm going to pop on my false lashes. It's the ones I've been using in every tutorial, and I will be right back.